This video will provide an overview of all the buttons on the Polycom VVX 411 phones. There are additional videos that go further in depth on how to use specific features. The first thing most people notice is the graphic display. We will start here and work our way clockwise around the phone. The 411 is equipped with a full-color LCD screen that shows the caller ID information for incoming calls, a timer on any call in progress, and other information about calls, messages, and the current state of the phone. Along the top, you will see the current date and time. This is updated automatically for daylight savings. Along the bottom of the display, you will see 4 soft keys. The words here will change depending on what state the phone is in, and will provide you options that you can use at that moment. Sometimes you will see the rightmost soft key labeled as More. This means there are more than 4 options that the phone can do at this time. In an idle state, you will see only 4 options: New Call, Directory, Do Not Disturb, and More. Just remember, you need to press the 4 soft keys below the words and not the words themselves. This is not a touchscreen. Next to the display in the upper right corner is an LED indicator. It is clear now, but will flash red when you have a new voicemail. Once you clear all new voicemail messages, the red light will go away. On either side of the display are 6 buttons or line keys that correspond to the phone lines you can answer. If you only answer one line, your direct line, it will be this top button on the left, and you will see your extension listed next to it on the display. If you answer an additional line, such as a main line, a hotline, or your supervisor's phone, you will see those numbers next to the corresponding line keys as well. If you are missing any of your lines, contact your system administrator. If you do not answer 12 separate phone lines, any empty buttons can be used as speed dial keys for one-touch dialing to the numbers you call most often. Please view our video on call lists and contact directory for more information. On the side of each line key is a small LED light or line indicator. This can show you the state of your phone or line. A fast flashing green light indicates that you have an incoming or ringing call. A solid green light shows that you have an active call in progress. A flashing red light indicates that you have placed someone on hold. A solid red light will only appear on shared lines to indicate that someone else has answered that line and it is busy. In addition to these line indicators, you will also see various line icons on the display as you use your phone. A registered phone line will show a white telephone handset with a small green check mark. If you see a shadow on that handset, it means that you are sharing the line with someone else, and it can be answered from another desk. For more information on working with shared lines, please watch our video on shared lines. When a call comes in, you will see the caller ID information displayed on the screen. When you are on an active call, you will see the call highlighted in green. When you place a caller on hold, you will see the hold symbol displayed and a small yellow number that indicates on which line your call is on hold. The held call will be highlighted in blue. As you make an outgoing call, you will see a white handset with an arrow pointing to the right. When you have a new voicemail waiting, you will see an envelope next to the applicable line key, and when Do Not Disturb is activated, you will see the white handset with a white line inside a red circle. The Home button is one way to access all the phone's settings and features. Sometimes you will see soft keys with the same functions, but note that everything can be accessed through the Home button as well. Pressing the Home button will get you to your directories, features, or settings, where you will be able to personalize your phone with things like choosing your ringtone. If you are viewing the home screen options, pressing the button again will take you back to the main screen. Below that, you will see a round button with arrows. This is your navigation key. When there are choices on the display, you can use the arrows to move around the screen and highlight the choices. Use the center button to select your choice. As an example, If we press the Home button, we can highlight our choice and use the Center button to select the option. As you do this, you will sometimes notice your soft keys changing to also give you options to select or cancel. You can use either option or alternate as it feels most comfortable or most natural to you. You can also use the corresponding numbers on the keypad to make your selections. When your phone is in an idle state, you may also notice that these display control buttons can serve as shortcuts to other options. For example, the down arrow displays your missed calls. The Headset button allows you to communicate hands-free through a compatible headset. If you have a headset plugged in, press the Headset button to activate headset mode. You will see the button lights up green. This is all you need to communicate in headset mode. You do not need to lift the handset. These phones are compatible with both wired and wireless headsets, but will not work with Bluetooth headsets or earbuds. For a list of compatible headsets, contact your system administrator. The speakerphone button works in much the same way. Press it once and the button will light up in green. And you can hear sound coming through the speaker. Press the speakerphone button again and the green light goes away. This will also end your call. If you simply mean to switch between modes of communication, like switching to handset mode, be sure to pick up the handset before hanging up with the speakerphone button. The mute button makes it so that your caller cannot hear you, though you can still hear them. This is often used while on conference calls, so that background noises do not disturb the presenters. The mute function works for all modes of the phone, whether you are in speakerphone mode, headset mode, or using the handset. When you are on a call and press the mute button, it will light up red. This is an important indicator that the mute feature is active. If you do not see the red light, your caller can hear you. Many people try to use their hand to cover the microphone on the handset instead of using the mute button. Please be aware this can actually amplify your voice. To ensure you cannot be heard, make sure you see the red light. When you no longer wish to be muted, press the mute button again and resume your call as normal. The microphone for when you are in speakerphone mode is on the bottom right of the phone unit. Please be aware of its location so you do not rustle papers or have other interfering sounds when you are in speakerphone mode. The volume keys control the volume of all the things you can hear. You can set the volume for each mode independently. While the phone is idle, pressing the plus or minus will change the volume of your ringtone. If you pick up the handset, it will adjust the volume of what you hear through the handset earpiece. As we do, you will notice the handset icon on your display and the bars to show the volume setting. If you are in speakerphone mode, you can set the volume of the speaker. And if you are in headset mode, you can set the volume of what you hear through the headset earpiece. The volume control key is a set and stay setting, and you do not need to press a save key. The hold button allows you to put an active call on hold. When you press the hold button, the caller will hear hold music set by your system administrator. When you are ready to resume the call, press the hold button again. The Messages button is the quick way to access your voicemail messages. When you press this button, it displays your message center, which shows you how many urgent, new, and old voicemails you have. Press the Connect soft key and it dials right into the voicemail system. It will default to speakerphone unless you have a headset plugged in and turned on, but you can switch to handset mode at any time. To learn more about using your voicemail, please watch our separate video on voicemail. The Transfer button will initiate the transferring of an active call to another person. More information on using this feature is in our video of conferencing, transferring, and parking a call. The dial pad, like on any traditional phone, is where you enter the digits to make a phone call. This dial pad will also allow you to enter names and numbers in the contact directory. Additionally, when there are numbered choices on the display, you can press the corresponding number on the dial pad to select that option. The speaker is located on the left side of the phone under the handset and is where the sound comes out when you are in speakerphone mode. The hook switch toggles the phone from active to idle state, meaning you can use it to hang up or end a call. This concludes the overview of the Polycom VVX 411 phone. Please watch our additional videos to learn more about using specific features.